students, now let's start our new chapter, chapter 2, number systems. In this session, you are going to learn about data representation, types of number systems, number system conversions, binary representation for signed numbers, binary arithmetic, and representing characters in memory. So first let us see what is data. Data is nothing but it is a fact about people, places or some objects. This term data comes from the word datum, which means raw fact. So you can call this data as raw facts. It is a fact about people, places or some objects. See this example. Here name, age, class, marks and subject are the variables. And Rajesh 16, 11, 65 computer science are the values. Here these values assigned to 5 different variables, that is called data. So what do you mean by information? See this example. From this example we get an information which means Rajesh is 16 years old, studying in 11th standard and has scored 65 marks in computer science subject. This is the information. Okay. So data is raw facts and information is the processed raw facts. Okay. So now let us see about data representation. Computer always handles the data in the form of zeros and ones. If you are giving number or alphabet or special character, these all the things will be converted to zeros and ones. Because computer only understands zeros and ones. 0 and 1 that the computer can understand is called machine language. 0 and 1 are called binary digits, which means bit. So what do you mean by bit? Bit is nothing but it is the short form of binary digit which can be 0 or 1. It is the basic unit of data in computers. So what do you mean by nibble? Nibble is nothing but collection of 4 bits. Collection of 4 binary digits is called as nibble. So what do you mean by byte? Collection of 8 bits is called byte. So nibble is the collection of 4 bits and byte is the collection of 8 bits. This byte is used to measuring the memory size in the computer. So what do you mean by word length? Word length refers to the number of bits processed by a computer CPU, which means word length can have 8 bits or 16 bits or 32 bits or 64 bits. Nowadays computers use 32 bits or 64 bits. Okay. And next let us see what is computer memory. Computer memory, which is divided into 2 types, main memory and secondary memory. Main memory is the temporary storage memory and secondary storage memory is the permanent storage memory. It is represented in terms of kilobyte or megabyte. Kilobyte means KB and megabyte means MB. In binary system, 1 kilobyte, which means 1 KB represents 1024 bytes. And what do you mean by ASCII? ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ASCII value for blank space is 32. ASCII value of numeric 0 is 48. ASCII values for lowercase alphabets is 97 to 122. And ASCII values for uppercase alphabets is 65 to 90. See here, this is the data representation diagram. 0 or 1 is called bit. Collection of 4 bits is called nibbles. And collection of 8 bits is called byte. Collection of 1024 bytes are called kilobyte. And 1024 kilobytes are called megabyte. And 1024 megabytes are called gigabyte and 1024 gigabytes are called terabyte. Next let us see types of number systems. The most commonly used numbering system in real life is decimal number system Other number systems are binary, octal and hexadecimal number system. Each number system is identified by its base value, or you can call it as radix. Okay, you can identify the number system by its base value. It is also known as radix. So there are 4 types of number systems. What are they? Decimal, binary, octal, hexadecimal. The base value of decimal number system is 10, which means 0 to 9 values. And the base value of binary number system is 2, which means 0 and 1. And base value of octal number system is 8, which means 0 to 7 values. And base value of hexadecimal number system is 16, which means 0 to 15. In hexadecimal number system, the first 10 symbols are same as in the decimal system, which means 0 to 9. And other remaining 6 symbols are taken from the first 6 letters of alphabet sequence, which means A to F. So you have to take 0 to 9 values as normal integers, but 10 represents A, 11 represents B, 12 represents C, and 13 represents D, 14 represents E, and 15 represents F. So next topic is number system conversions. So first one is decimal to binary conversion. In this conversion, you can use 2 methods. First method is repeated division by 2 method. In this method, you have to divide the decimal number by 2 and take the remainder value of that number. Let's see one example. Convert 65 base 10 into its equivalent binary number. 65 base 10 means what? This is the decimal number. You have to convert this decimal number into binary number. Okay. See this repeated division by 2 method. You have to divide 65 by 2. You will get the answer 32 and take the remainder value 1 and again divide by 2. You will get 16 and take the remainder value 0 and again divide by 2. You will get 8 and take the remainder value 0 and again divide by 2. See the answer 4, remainder value is 0 and again divide by 2 and you will get 2, remainder value is 0. Again divide by 2, you will get 1, remainder is 0. Here this one is the most significant bit and this one is the least significant bit. You have to take all the remainder values, that is the answer, but you have to take the values from most significant bit to least significant bit. Okay. So here most significant bit is what? 1 and next take 0 and next take 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. And write the base value 2 because this is binary conversion. So binary number system base value is what? 2. So I have to write the base value 2. Next see the second method. Second method is sum of powers of 2 method. If you want to convert the decimal number to binary number, you can use 2 methods. First method is repeated division by 2 method and second method is what? Sum of powers of 2 method. Let us see this method. Okay. So your decimal number is what? 65. First you have to find the largest power of 2, but it is smaller than or equal to 65. Okay. So which number is largest power of 2 and which number is smaller than or equal to 65? 64 is the largest power of 2 and it is smaller than 65. Okay. So first write the powers of 2 from left to right up to 64. Okay. First 1 and 1 into 2 2, 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, 8 into 2 16, 16 into 2 32, 32 into 2 64. Here you have to compare the original number and power of 2 bit. If the powers of bit is smaller than or equal to original number, you have to set it as 1. But if the powers of 2 bit is greater than the original number, then you have to set it as 0. Okay. So compare the original number 65 and power of 2 64. Which number is smaller? 64. So 64 is smaller than the original number. So you have to set the value 1. And the next step is subtract 64 from the original number, which means original number is 65. You have to subtract the 64 from the original number. So 65 minus 64 is equal to what? 1. So this is your remaining total, which means 1 is your remaining total. And next 32 bit. Compare the 32 to the remaining element 1. 32 is greater than the remaining total. So you have to set 0 for this value. And next 16. 16 is greater than the remaining total 1. So you have to set 0 for this value. And next power is what? 8. 8 is greater than the remaining total. So you have to set 0 for this value. And the next power is what? 4. 4 is greater than the remaining total 1. So set 0. And next power is 2. 2 is greater than the remaining total 1. Therefore set the 2's bit to 0. And the next bit is what? 1 bit. Remaining total is 1. These are equal. So set 1 bit as 1. And minus the 1 bit from the remaining element 1. Which means 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. See, this is the answer. 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 base 2. Okay. Next let us see how to convert decimal to octal. Decimal to octal conversion. You can convert decimal to octal by using repeated division by 8. Because octal base is what? 8. So you have to divide that decimal value by 8. Take the remainder value, that is the answer. See this example. Convert 65 base 10 into its equivalent octal number. Write 65 and divide that number by 8. Because you are going to convert this decimal number into octal number. Okay. So, octal base value is 8. So divide that number by 8. So when you are dividing 65 by 8, you will get the answer 8 and remainder 1. And again divide by 8, you will get answer 1 and remainder 0. So here this is the most significant bit. Take the values from most significant bit to least significant bit. So take 1, 0, 1, write base 8. This is the octal number. Okay. And next decimal to hexadecimal conversion. If you want to convert decimal value into hexadecimal number, you have to divide that decimal value by 16. Because base value of hexadecimal number is 16. So you have to divide that decimal number by 16. The remainder value is answer. Okay. See this example. 31. This is the decimal number. You have to convert this decimal number into hexadecimal number. So you have to divide this number by 16. When you are dividing 31 by 16, you will get the answer 1 and remainder 15. So here most significant bit is 1 and least significant bit is 15. You have to take the values from most significant bit to least significant bit. Okay. So 1, 15. Write 1, 15 means what? F. Okay. Which means in hexadecimal number system, 10 means A, 11 means B, 12 means C, 13 means D, 14 means E, and 15 means F. So write the answer 1 F. Okay. Base 16. Now let's see conversion of fractional decimal to binary. If you want to convert fractional decimal number into binary number, you have to use this method, which means repeated multiplication by 2 method. Okay. So first you have to multiply that decimal value by 2. In that answer, note that integer value separately and take only fractional part in the next step. Okay. the integer part is either 0 or 1. Take that integer part. And in the next step, discard that integer part of the previous product. Multiply the fractional part of the previous product by 2. See here, one example is given 0.2. First you have to multiply this fractional number by 2. You will get the answer 0.4. Here integer value is what? 0. Fractional part is 0.4. So you have to take the integer part 0. This is the first value. And in the next step, you have to take only the fractional part. So 0.4 into 2 is equal to what? 0.8. Here take the integer value, that is the second value 0, and take the fractional part in step 3 and again multiply by 2. 0.8 into 2 is equal to 1.6. Here take the integer part and leave that integer part in the next step. Okay, so 0.6, take only fractional part in the next step. Okay, so 0.6 into 2 is equal to 1.2. Note this integer value and take this fractional part only in the next step. 0.4, take the integer value, note that integer value, and again take fractional part value in the next step. This calculation will be continued until the last integer part obtained. Okay, so see here, this is the answer 0.00110011 and etc. base 2. Okay, this is the answer. Next, let us see binary to decimal conversion. For this, first you have to write the powers of 2 from right to left and write the equivalent weight of that positional notation and write the given binary number in the correct order. Multiply each digit with its corresponding weight and add all the values. That is the answer. Okay. See one example. Convert 111011 base 2 into its equivalent decimal number. So write the weight 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, which means write the weight from left to right and write the positional notation also, which means 1 means 2 power 0, 2 means 2 power 1, 4 means 2 power 2, 8 means 2 power 3, 16 means 2 power 4, 32 means 2 power 5, and write that binary number, given binary number. Okay, 111011. Now multiply each number with its weight. Okay, so you will get the answer 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 59. This is the decimal number, so write the decimal base value 10. 59 base 10. This is the answer. Next, let us see binary to octal conversion. Here one binary number will be given. You have to group that given binary number into 3 bits from right to left. See this example. 11010110 base 2. This is the binary number. You have to convert this binary number into octal number. So first group the given number into 3 bits from right to left. So first write 0, 1, 1 and leave some space and group next 3 values, which means 0, 1, 0, leave space and write next 2 values 1, 1 and add 1 0 to make a group of 3 bits. Okay, which means you can add zeros to make a group of 3 bits if the leftmost group has less than 3 bits. Here only 2 bits is given, which means 1, 1. So 0 is added to its left to make a group of 3 bits. Okay. So now see the powers 1, 2, 4. Multiply powers with that binary digit. Here this is 0. So when you are multiplying 0 with 4, you will get 0. So leave this 0. And take the next value 1, 1 into 2, 2, 1 into 1, 1. So 2 plus 1, add these 2 values. 2 plus 1 is what? 3. Here 2, here 4, plus 2 6. So answer is 3 2 6. This is the octal value, so base 8. Next, binary to hexadecimal conversion. Here you have to group the given number into 4 bits from right to left. For octal conversion, you have to group that given number into 3 bits from right to left. But in hexadecimal conversion, you have to group the given number into 4 bits from right to left. If the leftmost group has less than 4 bits, you have to add zeros to make a group of 4 bits. Okay. See this example. Convert this binary number into hexadecimal number. Here you have to group the given number into 4 bits from right to left. So write 0 1 1 0. This is one group, and 1 0 1 1. This is the another group. And next 1 1. Only 2 bits. Here you have to make this 4 bits. Okay. So add 2 zeros. 0 0. So here powers means 1 2 4 8. You have to multiply each bit with its power. Okay. So here 1 plus 2 3. Here 1 plus 4 plus 8 is equal to 14. 14 means what? D. And next see here 2 4. 2 plus 4 6. So the answer is 3D6 base 16, because this is hexadecimal number. Next, conversion of fractional binary to decimal equivalent. See this example. Convert the given binary number into decimal equivalent. First take the integer part. Integer part is what? 1 1. The positional notation of this one is 2 power 0. The positional notation of this one is 2 power 1. So 2 power 0 means 1. 1 into 1 1, and 2 power 1 means 2. 2 into 1 2. So 2 plus 1 3. That is the answer of integer part. Okay. Next see the fractional part 0 1 1. Here you have to take the positional notation from the negative value. Okay. Which means for 0 2 power minus 1, for 1 2 power minus 2, for another one 2 power minus 3. So 2 power minus 1 means 0.5, and 2 power minus 2 means 0.25, and 2 power minus 3 means 0.125. So multiply that values with that bits. So you will get 375. In the integer part you will get the answer 3. In the fractional part you will get the answer 375. So the answer is 3.375. The base value is what? 10, because this is decimal number. Okay. Next, octal to decimal conversion. So for this you have to write the positional notation, which means powers of 8 from right to left, and write its equivalent weight also, and multiply each digit with its equivalent weight. And next add all the values. See this example. Convert 1265 the base 8 to equivalent decimal number. First write the positional notation 8 power 0, 8 power 1, 8 power 2, 8 power 3, and write its equivalent weight. 8 power 0 means 1, 8 power 1 means 8, 8 power 2 means 64, 8 power 3 means 512, and write the given number 1265. Now multiply each digit with its equivalent weight, which means 5 into 1, 6 into 8, 2 into 64, 1 into 512. After that add all the values. 512 plus 128 plus 48 plus 5 is equal to 693 base 8. Okay. Next, octal to binary conversion. Here for each octal digit in the given number, write its 3 digits binary equivalent using positional notation. Which means, see this example 6213 right here, and write its 3 digits binary number. Okay. 3 means what? 0 1 1, and 1 means 0 0 1, and 2 means 0 1 0, and 6 means 1 1 0. And next write the group of all the binary numbers. That is the answer. Write the base also. Okay. And next, hexadecimal to decimal conversion. Here you have to write the hexadecimal digits and write the list of powers of 16 from right to left and write the equivalent weight. Multiply each value with its corresponding weight and last add all the values to get final value. Okay. See this example. Convert 25F16 into its equivalent decimal number. Positional notation is 16 power 0, 16 power 1, 16 power 2. Its equivalent weight is 16 power 0 means 1, 16 power 1 means 16, 16 power 2 means 256. Given number is 25F. F means what's 15. So multiply each number with its equivalent weight and add all the values. So you will get the answer 607 base 10. Okay, this is decimal number, so base 10. And next hexadecimal to binary conversion. Here write 4 bits binary equivalent for each hexadecimal digit for the given number using positional notation method. Okay. So see this example. Convert 8BC16 into equivalent binary number. Write 8BC and write 4 bits binary number for each digits. C means what? 1 1 0 0, B means 1 0 1 1, 8 means 1 0 0 0. So group all the binary numbers, write the base 2, that is the answer. Okay. Next, binary representation for signed numbers. Computers handle both positive and negative numbers. Positive means unsigned numbers, negative means signed numbers. The simplest method to represent negative binary numbers is called signed magnitude. It can be represented by different ways. Signed magnitude representation, 1's complement and 2's complement. First let us see signed magnitude representation. If the number has plus sign or no sign, it will be considered as positive. If the number has minus sign, it will be considered as negative. Okay. See this example. Plus 43 or 43 is a positive number. Minus 43 is a negative number. Okay. 1's complement representation. This representation is used for signed numbers. Here you have to follow some steps. Step 1 is convert the given decimal number into binary. You have to convert the given decimal number into binary. And in step 2, check if the binary number contains 8 bits. If less, add 0 at the leftmost bit to make it as 8 bits. So you have to check that binary number is 8 bits or not. If it has less than 8 bits, you have to add 0 at the leftmost bit. Okay. And in third step, invert all bits, which means you have to change all the 1's to 0's and 0's to 1's. See this example. Find 1's complement for minus 24 base 10. Here the given number is minus 24 and its binary number is 11000. This number contains 5 bits. 3 zeros are added in the leftmost side to make it as 8 bits. And now invert all bits, which means make all zeros as 1's and make all 1's as zeros. So 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 1. This is the 1's complement. Okay. And next is 2's complement representation. Here you have to invert all the bits in the binary sequence, which means change every 1 to 0, every 0 to 1. Similarly 1's complement. Okay. And in the next step, add 1 to the result to the least significant bit. Okay. So here you have to convert that number into binary format and make it as 8 bits format and find out the 1's complement, which means change every 1 to 0, every 0 to 1. After that, add 1 to the result to the least significant bit. Okay. See this example. 2's complement represent of minus 24 base 10. Its binary value is 11000. You have to add 3 more bits, which means 3 more zeros to make it as 8 bits format. And next find the 1's complement, which means change all 0 to 1 and all 1 to 0. Okay. 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 1. And Now add 1. Okay, when you are adding 1, you will get the answer 1110100, which means 1 plus 1 is what? 10. Here 1 is the carry bit. Okay, and the next topic is binary arithmetic, binary addition. A, B are the inputs and some carry. 0 plus 0, 0, carry bit no. 0 plus 1, 1, carry bit no. 1 plus 0, 1, carry bit no. 1 plus 1 means what? Sum is 0, carry bit is 1. Okay. See this example. Add 1, 0, 1, 1 plus 1, 0, 0, 1. Write these two binary numbers. 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 means what? 1, 0. Okay. 1, 0 means 1 is the carry bit, 0 is the sum. So write 0 here, write 1 here. And next 1 plus 1, 1, 0. Okay. 0, write 0 here and write 1 carry bit here. And 1 plus 0, 1. 1 plus 0, 1. Write 1 here. And again 1 plus 1, 1, 0. Okay, which means 0 is the sum, 1 is the carry bit. So write here. So answer is 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, base 2. See this next example. Perform binary addition for the following: 23 base 10 plus 12 base 10. Here first you have to find out the binary value for this decimal number 23 and this 12. This is the binary number for 23 and this is the binary number for 12. Write the binary number in the 8-bit format. Okay. And now add these values. You will get the answer 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. This is the answer. Next topic is binary subtraction. Here 0 minus 0 is 0 and borrow no. 1 minus 0 is 1, borrow no. And 1 minus 1 is 0, no borrow. 0 minus 1 means difference 1 and borrow 1. Okay. See this example. Subtract 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 base 2 minus 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. So write these two values. 0 minus 0, 0. 1 minus 0, 1. 0 minus 1 is what? The difference is 1 and borrow 1 from the next value. Okay. So 10 minus 1. Here the 1 becomes 0. Okay. See here 0 minus 0, 0. And the next again 0 minus 1. So borrow 1 from the next value and difference is what? 1. So next write this borrow bit here and next here 0. So this is the answer. And see the next example. Binary subtraction. Minus 21 base 10 plus 5 base 10. Change this minus 21 and 5 into binary form. Okay. This is the binary form of 21. This is the binary form of 5. Here minus 21 is the signed number, which means negative number. So for this number you have to take 1's complement and 2's complement. Okay. So for this number 1's complement is what? 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. When you are adding 1, you will get 2's complement number 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Now write this 2's complement number of 21 and binary number of this 5. Add these two values. Okay. You will get the answer like this. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Next topic is representing characters in memory. There are 26 uppercase letters, 26 lowercase letters, 0 to 9 digits and special characters are used in computer. These all the characters will be denoted through numbers only. Some encoding systems are used for that purpose. What are they? BCD, which means binary coded decimal, EBCDIC, which means extended binary coded decimal interchange code, ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, Next Unicode, next ISCII, which means Indian Standard Code for Information Interchange. Let us discuss them one by one. Okay, this binary coded decimal system is 26-bit encoding system. Okay, EBCDIC encoding system is formulated by International Business Machine, which means IBM. This coding system can handle 255 characters. Next, this ASCII, it is most popular encoding system recognized by United States. Most of the computers using this system. This encoding system can handle English characters only. This can handle 27 bits, which means 128 characters. Okay. Next, ISCII, it is handling the character of Indian local languages. This is a 8-bit coding system, therefore it can handle 256 characters. This encoding system was recognized by Bureau of Indian Standard, which means BIS. And the next Unicode, this is most popular in modern computers. The ASCII encoding system represents only 256 characters. Therefore, English and European languages only can be handled by ASCII. But this Unicode handles the languages like Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada and Telugu. These languages could not be represented by ASCII. Okay, this is a 16-bit code and it can handle 65536 characters. Okay, so this is about representing characters in memory. I hope you understand. Thank you.